Welcome to Spark This Day. We help companies support their people by supporting the HR and people professionals. Our mission is to co-create workplaces where burnout is the exception, not the norm. And this can be tricky to do because HR doesn't have all the data that they need. In fact, 47% of employees are not 100% honest on their HR surveys. So there needs to be a better way to meet the changing expectations of the workforce. And that is where Spark This Day comes in.
We do this through providing employees access to our Spark This Day app, an experience that allows us to understand how employees feel. Are they burned out? Balanced? Do they need additional support? What workplace initiatives are working? Then we anonymously provide that genuine real-time data to HR/people professionals. Soon, we'll include an AI-enabled dashboard to coach those same professionals. Here's how it works. Each employee gets access to the Spark This Day app. Monthly, they are pinged to take part in the matchmaking quiz. The quiz is an opportunity for employees to assess and reflect on their stress levels and workload, but in a fun way, kind of like a BuzzFeed quiz. Then we match them with the customized wellness pathway meant exactly for their needs. Here's a sneak peek into what our pathways look like.
My suggestion, if you're feeling overwhelmed, is to at least drop into your daily practice, which is going to be your 5-4-3-2-1 practice.
Employees get access to whole human health support that are customized exactly to their needs. They get intention setters, journal prompts, occupational wellness supports. They have recipes, daily habit builders, which is our version of Atomic Habits. They also have mindfulness practices and fitness classes. Let's take a look into some of those classes right now.
All right, good morning, Spark. Happy Tuesday. This is our 10 seconds, not even. We go wide grip curl, one set.
All right, I feel like this song tends to come on the radio at opportune times of my life. And it came on over the weekend, and I was like, ooh, 3 breaths.
Hey Spark, it's Jenna here, and it's time for this month's mindfulness practice. Now, you're going to see it within our daily habit builder, but it's also a really useful practice to help us regulate our nervous system, expand our perspective, make different choices throughout the day. And it's called the 5-4-3-2-1 practice.
We use employee engagement data on our platform to identify how each employee is feeling. From there, we provide HR and people professionals anonymous information on how your staff are via our website. This year, we'll be incorporating AI to provide custom implementation strategies that aggregates company-specific data with industry-wide best practices. That way, we can support companies in making small but meaningful steps to operating people first through increasing inclusion, well-being, and retention. Let's take a look at an example made-up set of data. At the top are 3 custom implementation strategies that we've taken and analyzed the data to suggest 3 bite-sized industry best practices for this company to implement. The first is red flag support, because we saw that 40% of account managers are feeling high levels of burnout. So we are suggesting that the administration take off one small but time-consuming task off their plate for 2 to 4 times this month. Second is identifying whether there's a true difference between the experience of men and women, as we're starting to see that there are some differences in their level of burnout. So we're asking the people professionals to take a look and see, are there different expectations for men and women at this company? And last but not least, we noticed that 65.4% of all employees at this company opted into Nourish, which means they have a high level of burnout in this moment. So at the end of the day, it's important for the company to activate new experiences to help them relieve their burnout. So we're suggesting trying a mindfulness practice at the beginning of one meeting every month. Scrolling further down, we can see the data of what employees were sharing this month with us. How burned out or well do they feel, along with some insights. Then if we continue to scroll down, we see that the difference of burnout based off of level, team, time zone, gender, and race. As there's lots of sensitive information here, we take careful precautions to protect the data of each individual, making sure that no one will feel outed by our sharing of our information. So, in addition to our privacy policies, we are constantly innovating on creating a trustless system so that all parties feel their information is safe, but so we can also provide critical data to employers. As a company works with us month after month, we'll be able to aggregate their data and show trends over time with their staff. Together, we can create workplaces where your employees are genuinely supported and heard. Can't wait to chat with you.